can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, a look there at the Carolina head coach. His guys looking good early off to the 2-0 start. Meanwhile, on the other side, there you see the Buccaneers head coach. His guys on the other end of the spectrum. They're 0-2 to begin this year. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. But they're able to stop that one for a loss.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Romo's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second NFL.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Brings up second and 2.
Got it. Ready? First down run. Picks up 8, so now it's second and a couple.
Come on. Hey. Blocking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Let's go. 60. Ready.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Get up. Hurt. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So that challenge, a successful one. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's the... He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Buccaneers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll start out 1st down and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Bucs are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They go sideline, and he sticks. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got third down and less than a yard.
Red! Viking 18!
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. First and 10.
19 Lions. Ready. Cougar 19.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Dick, hurt. Trap 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
Third down and 7 yards to go.
Warrior 70.
Back to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, group and answer, because right now they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Extra point try forthcoming.
Lining up for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Bucs move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Panthers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Get it! Like it!
They'll begin here on the ground. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
29-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this will be incomplete. Second and 10.
65 10.
It's now second and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Now on for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick, taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good.
Mayfield to throw on for a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball. Mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Come on. Hit. Like, go.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Stephanie! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they have the first down, so they get the completion on 1st and 5, and now they'll set up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32.
He'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Panthers more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Baker going to give it to Irving. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. He'll go again here with Irving. And he'll get about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It's Otten in motion.
37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one is caught by Ibuka. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Number 39. J.C. Horn on the tackle.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 20.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Baker to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Buccaneers will tie this game at 24. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
And
yards.
another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get it. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back to throw. Quick throw. Taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Baker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Count alert, count, ready. Cooking like rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Rig, rig.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Viking 18.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but The ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Later now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will go up by 7.
It's the score, Panthers 31, Buccaneers 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Irving, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
Right back to Irving. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
to throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Arian Smith.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Panthers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins. 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready, ready! Ready!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Go!
Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Good looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On the jump.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Tag.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Carolina.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
19, Charger, 19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now on for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 2.
Now Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. To throw is Mayfield. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
8 yards on the pickup.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Complete to Cade Otten.
Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on... The defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left, but it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable.
Stephanie! Check! Hurt! My man! Get up!
Now a handoff, running right. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on! Set! 19! Check smash!
They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Ready up!
The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Here we go, set! 60 Bison! Ready!
They'll try and run for it. 1st down and more as the 35. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.